Gavin, I'm sorry. I don't know how to break it to you, but my sister found out it was just a joke. The truth is, the person who is creating the porn bots is just a young boy doing it. And why would he do something? Why would a young boy doing something like just something that crazy? She says she found out because she clicked on the link, and then she saw nothing there. Didn't take her anywhere. She just wanted to make sure what happens. So uh, she she wanted to check it out just to make sure if it really was a joke. So she ended up finding out there was nothing there. So she deleted the comment. She searched it up, and she searched up some information. She found out it was just a young boy doing these stupid things, doing these silly things. So it's just a joke coming from a young boy. I'm sorry to say that, but next time you see the spam bots, you're just gonna have to laugh at it. You're gonna have to laugh at him. Sorry. I mean, if it's a young boy doing it, he ought to know better. A young boy should not tamper with such crap. That's all I'm saying. You know, Now, I was brought up from a good family. I know right from wrong. I'm brought up from a good family. I know right from wrong. Now, quite obviously, the young boy who's doing this is really just, you know, it's nothing to worry about. Besides, let me show you something. Channel doesn't have any content. See, it's just a joke. Sorry, that's all I'm saying. It's only a joke. So, it was just a joke. I mean, you need to tell me who your other friend is. You need to let me know so that so you can so we can ask him about it. I mean, there's a chance that it might be nothing at all. A really big chance it might be nothing at all. Just a kid spreading mischief. You know, with cyber stalking like that, a kid could face some juvenile some pro- face some time in juvenile court or juvenile detention, but really nothing serious. If he's just a young boy doing it, he's just going to be in juvenile detention, and that's all it is. They got something in the U.S. called juvenile detention, if you know what I mean. So it's not as harsh as as the prisons for adults, if you know what I mean. The ones for adults, they're far more harsh. And that's a very harsh reality once someone walks through the door of an adult prison after they've been convicted. I've seen a TV show called Beyond Scared Straight, and my gosh, those adult prisons, they are creepy. When anyone gets convicted and they're put in there, it is hell on earth, man. So really, it is no joke. Not if it's just adult prison, but if it's juveniles acting up and they're that young, oh God, I really don't think it's any problem. If any kid came at me, with a hammer or a knife, I could easily take the knife out of his hand and call the police on him easily. You can take the knife away from him, toss it into the bushes, and call the police on him. That's all you have to do. You don't have to hit the boy. You don't have to hit him when he's that young. It's just some cardboard I'm moving. I'm planning to use it for samurai armor or something. It's maybe a project. But right now we don't have strong enough scissors, if you know what I mean, to cut into the cardboard. It's just some armor I'm planning to make sometime later. I'll show you guys later. But I used to have difficulties with my second cousin. When he was really little, he would threaten me before quite a lot. He would have sometimes he would pick up a hammer and threaten to hit me. I said, "Oh no!" I just grabbed the hammer, pulled it out of his hand, and said, "No, no, you stop that. Come on." So they're just weaker. A young boy is weaker, So you got to take the weapon away from him and say, "Hey, don't do that, man. Don't do that." You know. You don't have to punch the boy. You don't have to do anything to him. Just let him know that you don't have to punch the little boy. You don't have to hit him. You just got to let him know, hey, you got to cut this out now. It's not funny. It's not cute either. It's right. I mean, I had to be the adult, I had to be the responsible adult, and take the weapon from my second cousin when he was that little. He was that rotten, believe me. Oh God, and all that because his mother didn't teach him anything. She didn't give him any home training, no home training whatsoever. I'm sorry to say, but she shouldn't have, fooled around like that. She smoked whenever she had him, had him in her womb, and did other things. It was just very bad for his health. Definitely no good for pregnancy at all. My God, man, it's just when he was that little, she did not need to be smoking or doing anything to herself that was that bad. I guess it could be the reason why he turned out as bad. Turned out worse than he turned out that bad, worse than off than me, if you know what I mean. Now he never was able to control his physical violence at all whatsoever. Now he's grown from a little person, a little nuisance, into an even bigger one. Nowadays, my dad advises me not to fight him now because even not even if he's an adult now and I can fight him. He's not even a part of my family exactly. He's just my second cousin, not bloodline. Not related by blood, if you know what I mean. So quite obviously, now that he's an adult, I could face him. I could probably fight back, but Dad advises me not to because he's thin enough he could kick my tail in. He probably could beat me up or kill me. And if he had a gun, he would end it right there. He is in a gang anyway, so I think it'd be best not to fight Eli McFerrin. So, I don't want it to go with that. I don't want it to come to that anyway. So, Concar Badger saying off. Sometimes you just gotta be some kind of responsible adult whenever you're older than the kid. Take the weapon away from him.